Shalom Alaikum, this is Karma Compassion, GMS London, giving all praise to Jehovah Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rukah Kodash. Double honors unto the elders, apostles of GMS, and honors out there to the brethren on the highways and byways, teaching His truth in all sincerity. Okay, not long ago, I was watching BBC News, and they had one of their mini documentaries come up, and the name of this documentary is called Money for Nothing, and I just found out it's like a series they run on their network, right? Okay, but this one in particular that I was watching was talking about the universal basic income. Now I tried to have look for it here online on YouTube and that, but from what I can see, it's not up yet. Okay, so if it comes up, it will be the latest one, but it's not currently on here. Okay, but keep an eye out for it. But basically, it goes into the basic universal income, and that the experiment they conducted in Finland. Okay, now basically they, in this documentary, they highlighted a few people that was enrolled on this experiment. Okay, they were given is it 560 euros a month. Okay, given to different people with different sort of status in society, so to speak. Okay. We're giving 560 euros a month, and they wanted to see what effects it had on employment. Okay, and I'm just going to go into it quickly based on what I remember watching. Okay, showing you this is all leading up to the mark of the beast, man. Okay, but basically, they played these different scenarios and that, seeing if it would work and that. A lot of people don't believe it would work because it's extremely expensive, man. And the population of Finland, I think, is 5.5 million. So to give everybody 560 euros a month, spread across 5.5 million is a lot of money. Okay, so they don't know how plausible it is, but we see this is where Esau wants to take it, man, because there's people out here taking benefits already. There's people already out here taking benefits. Okay, because the future is this. Okay, we all know right now statistically the unemployment is going to go down. Okay, because everything's being automated and digitized. There's less need for actual manpower. So unemployment is surely going to go up. Okay, so that means people are going to be out of pocket, man. Okay, so in this dystopian future that the elites are orchestrating, okay, they're gonna have like a robotic workforce, man. Run by AI and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so they're gonna have people, the survivors, those that are living. Okay, you see this basic universal income. Okay, now that all sounds good. The government will look after you. That's what it sounds like. And what you're expected to do, £560 a month, I'm not too sure, because it ain't gonna last. It's not gonna stretch very far. Let's put it that way. But it's meant to help, I guess, with the unemployment, somehow, some way. Okay, but if you watch the documentary when it's up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, but basically, all I'm saying is, this is part of Esau's dystopian future that he's putting together, man, and it revolves around this mark of the beast. Now, the reason why I say that, because like I said, you can see the trends that are happening out there in the world, right? So I just mentioned the effect of robots and AI on jobs. Okay, that's a trend. Okay, so we know there's gonna be less jobs. Okay, we got RFID chips actually making payments now. Okay, there's a lot of videos on that. Okay, so we're moving away from physical cash. Okay, and this chip that we've been speaking about for years now, being mark of the beast is going to be used to make those payments, that contactless technology, okay, because it's gone cashless, okay, which is also a trend. The fact that the cashless society is a trend, okay. All these things we're seeing is going to lead up to that combination of events which is going to bring in this mark of the beast, okay. Because like I said, you know, all these things are going to happen. Is, you know, I'll probably doing this backwards. I probably should have started with the economic collapse, because you know, from there there's going to be no cash, okay, and the RFID chip is going to replace all that, okay, and you're going to receive your rations, your universal basic income, okay, because there isn't going to be no cash in society, okay. So how they going to distribute this money, these credits, as it's, you know, that is going to come in the form of, basically, because it's just going to be digital money at the end of the day. That's going to be come out of thin air, basically, you know, just like fiat currency does. It gets printed out of thin air. But you know, you're not gonna go to the bank and withdraw the money out. You know, if you get a check or whatever, it's because it's going to go into an account, but there's going to be no banks. So how do you access this? And that's where the RFID chip comes in. That's going to be implanted in your hand, okay, and that's going to have all your records and all that kind of stuff, payments, and you know, your whereabouts, all that kind of stuff, okay. And that's all these systems and all these events that are going to take place are going to lead into this one big system, okay, which you know, the elites, you know, call the New World Order, okay, because we know that's what they're pushing towards, okay. So like I said, all these domino effects that's going to lead you to having to take that chip, that RFID chip, that mark of the beast, to, you know, survive, or you know, to be a part of society, the new society that's being created around us, man. Okay, so all this basic universal income talk is really the elites rationing to you what you can and cannot have. Because like I said, there's not going to be as many jobs to go out to. So it's not that you can just go and do of your free will to earn what you want and go buy what you want. No, a lot of you are going to be unemployed. Okay, a lot of you are going to be killed off. You go to the Georgia Guidestones, man. They don't plan to have everybody that is currently on the earth live. Okay, they will kill a lot of people, man. Okay, but those that are remaining, that, you know, they offer something little to society or whatever, you're gonna have a chip and you're gonna be pieced off with a little bit of something, just enough to survive with. Okay, and you know, you might be tasked to do certain things in society. Okay, but you're gonna be rationed, man. Okay, when World War III is going hot, okay, you're gonna go get your rations, and now when you can't go buy food in the stores because, you know, food ain't coming in or out the country, okay, they're gonna give you, you know, and this is, you know, they're gonna feed you a lot of GMOs, okay, but they're gonna give you your rations, okay, just like World War I, World War II, you know, you had the ration book and you had to go pick up from the store or whatever, or wherever they, you know, you needed to go and receive those rations, man, and you had to make that last until the next week or however long the period was. Okay, it's going to be the same way, but you're going to have that mark of the beast to accept those things. You're not going to be able to go to the grocery store and buy what you want. Okay, so on that note, we're going to get some scriptures. Okay, starting with Revelations 13, of course, right? Right, from verse 15. Okay, it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so you're not getting down with the system, which is what the image represents. Okay, you're not down with, oh, you know, the universal income and, you know, democracy and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Then you're gonna be killed. Okay, you're gonna be killed. All right. So then he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, so this encompasses everybody that is on the earth, because you're going to fall into one of those categories. Okay, right? So then that no man might buy or sell. save he that had the mark. So you're gonna have that mark to buy or sell anything. Okay, now you got guys making jokes, okay, but it's not funny. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, and if you don't you don't get down with the government and you're not with the Lord, okay, you're gonna get put to death. You may be with the Lord and against the government, you still get put to death. Okay, as a martyr, but basically in that day it's gonna be real dark. Okay, and you'll get made a proposition, man. You take this chip or you're gonna die. Your family gonna die, or you know, whatever threat is given to you, man. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna break, and a lot of people are gonna take this chip. Okay, there's guys out there already walking around with this chip. Okay, so you can make mockery all you want, man. But at the end of the day, you take this chip, either way, you're gonna be destroyed, man. If you ain't with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be destroyed. Right? It says, here is wisdom, them that have understanding, and count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, which goes when you search into that number, man, you know, the word karagma, which means an incision, man. So we all know it's going to be placed inside the hand, okay, and that's why it's the RFID chip. Okay, but that's how this universal basic income will be eventually distributed, man. I say that's why they're doing all these experiments and, you know, trying to get people on board with the idea. And, you know, hey, free money, people are gonna take that. You know, they don't have to do nothing. They ain't gonna go to job center to receive their benefits or nothing like that. They ain't gonna do this or do that. They just receive it. There is no conditions. Okay, so you're gonna have people, you know, taking that, man. Guarantee you. Okay, they're gonna want that to come in, and you got guys pushing that forward like Elon Musk, Bernie Sanders. They show you in that program, man. So Lord willing, it comes up soon, and then I'll be able to post the link in the description, man. But you know, there's certain people pushing that as a good idea that all these other nations should adopt. I'm pretty sure it's not just Finland that have conducted these types of experiments. You know, but that whole Scandinavian area, man, they've been moving heavily with like cashless societies and, you know, universal basic income and stuff like that. Okay, so, you know, they're using the area to kind of push that. Okay, I mean, even in India, they got their societies kind of become mostly cashless now. You know, so they're making these experiments and they're gonna enroll that worldwide, like the scripture says, man. You know, cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, everybody, this whole world, man, okay, is going to come under the influence as the thing to consolidate the new world order. Okay. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Right, it says here, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, we all know what Esau's end game is. Okay, so, you know, we know he wants to achieve his new world order and what he plans to do in order to secure that. Okay, so but you have to be privy, man. You have to be privy to the plan to identify what's going on around you, man. Okay, that's why we tell people not to take that chip, because at the end of the day, you know, no matter what danger you're going to be faced with, man, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. If you take that chip. Okay? And, you know, it might seem insignificant, you know, now because it's not a pressing thing. Okay? But eventually it's going to come upon you, man, and it's going to be forced upon you, man. Okay? At gunpoint or, you know, however, man. And you're going to be posed with that decision to make. Okay, you know, for those of you that believe in the Lord, do you trust in the Lord or you trust in the so-called white man, you know, to offer you salvation, so to speak? Okay. This is second James chapter 2 verse 6. All right, and it says here, but ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and enjoy you before the judgment seats? Okay, the elites, okay, they oppress the people, man. And any move that they make is just to purely oppress. And that's the whole idea of the RFID chip, is to oppress the people. Okay, to you know, securely oppress the people, man. To completely suppress them. Okay, that's the whole aim. Okay, and like I said, they don't need everybody that's currently around on the planet right now. Okay, they're looking to deal with a small number, so they'll be quite happy to kill a lot of you guys off, man. You're not needed anymore. His kingdom's been built already. Okay, he's got his technology, man. He's got his robots. He don't need you to work in the stores no more. He don't need you to build cars no more. Yeah, you might finish a piece off. You might be some a technician, but he don't need laborers, because the majority of our workforce is the laborers, right? He don't need laborers anymore, man. So to speak. If he's got an army of robots to do the labor for him, he don't need you guys, man. Okay, so that's where all this robotics and that comes in. He don't need you to drive a car no more. You got self-driving cars now. He don't need you to do shit no more. Okay, so he don't need you around, because all you're doing is that's sponging. Okay, you're just sponging off him. He's having to pay you through benefits and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, fuck you, man. You're what they call them, worthless eaters, man. That's what they call you, man. Okay, someone that doesn't contribute nothing to society. You're just eating off the state. Okay, they don't want you around. Okay, so even though, what I say, this scheme will be expensive, to give everybody 560 euros a month, really, if his plan is to kill you off, it's not such a big thing. It ain't such a big thing at all. Alright? Especially when you take in the Georgia Guidestones into consideration, when the population should be, was it 500,000? That's not a lot at all. Okay, so that's it. You gotta be privy to the plan, man. Like I said, all these things will lead up to the mark of the beast, and that being distributed and being forcefully given. Okay, and you're gonna receive your universal basic income on that, because there ain't gonna be no economy, there ain't gonna be no banks. Okay, food will be scarce. Okay, and you'll get your rations via your chip. Okay, that's how it's gonna work. Okay, that's how you're gonna live. Okay, and they'll get to record everything that you do. They'll know exactly, how much energy you're using in your house and all that kind of shit. That's why they got all this smart tech in your homes. Okay, they will see just how much of a burden you are on the state and whether you should be gotten rid of. Okay, because you connected to the internet of things, man. Now everything is watched through systems and databases and that. Okay, that's Esau's goal. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be like the Most High. So he wants to observe and have control over all things that every person does. Track and trace everything you ever did. Okay, and decide whether you should live or die. Okay, that's what he wants. Okay. They want this still. I'm gonna talk about. I got 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 21 here, but the point I really wanted to get out of that, because it's not exactly going into this exactly, but it says, behold, victory shall be so good cheap upon the earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case. Okay. Now you're gonna think that an idea like this is a good idea. Okay, you think, oh wow, the government's gonna look after us, we're gonna get this and that, and given an opportunity to do this and that. Okay, but that's not why he's doing it. Okay, that's not why he's doing it. Okay, he's doing it to oppress you, man. Okay, but if I go to 2 Ezra chapter 6, chapter 6 verse 3, 22. All right, it says here, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the four storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. Okay, when this whole place goes to hell, the economy collapses, there's World War III going on, man. Like I said, there's not gonna be no food in your storehouses just to go up in Asda and buy your groceries, man. Okay, you're not gonna be able to do that. Okay, you're gonna be given rations. Okay, and like I said, you're gonna need that mark of the beast, the RFID chip, to accept rations from the so-called state, the so-called white man from the state. You're gonna need that. Okay, the only people that are not gonna take that chip are the ones that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that believe in the salvation, man. Okay, because you know, like we said, there's a punishment for taking that chip. Okay, so those of you, I'm gonna get that that trust in the system, trust in Egypt to be your protector. You know, you won't be destroyed, man. Isaiah chapter 30, right? You know, this is speaking to the Israelites. Okay, but anyway that takes the chip is going to be destroyed, right? It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, in the system, right? And trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay, so those that rather put trust in a so-called white man, in his system, okay, over Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be ashamed. Okay, because you think you're saving yourself by, you know, submitting to this chip and, you know, getting the bread, the crumbs that the so-called white man's offering you, man. But at the end of the day, you won't be destroyed, man, because you have no faith. Okay, and that's why 2/3 of our people, they're gonna take that mark, man. Okay, and we're warning the people not to. Okay, but ultimately it's the will of the Heavenly Father who takes that chip and who doesn't. So Lord willing, you know, us men that stay strong in the faith, man, you know, we gonna refuse that mark and choose death if need be, overtaking that, man. You know, because that's more righteous, man. Okay, but you know, like I said, I hope that documentary comes up. They put that up soon on their channel or whatever, because this is the you know, BBC's channel kind of thing. You know, but that one's not currently up just yet. And this one's a week older, the last one that they got up here. It's called Money for Nothing. Okay, so hopefully they'll put that up soon, innit? So you have to take a look at that. So with that, Arki, I'm gonna say shalom until next time, shalom.